Hey guys, Mountain Ripper. Guess where I am? Back up at the CHATTOOGA River again. So we brought our fishing stuff and forgot the stringer, but we've got our fishing stuff. I brought a lemon, so hopefully we'll catch something today. We're gonna be here for today and then overnight. So we're not gonna get a whole lot of time here, but hopefully we can get enough time in to maybe do a little fishing. And I got a new reel, as you can see with my hat. Got a deal up at Sportsman's Warehouse. Got the hat and the fishing pole. And so I got a new reel because my other one, the crank arm went missing. Remember, I'm on the Linville Gorge hike. So I've got a new reel. I'm going to try that out, if nothing else, and see if we can catch a fish or two. If not, we're just going to have a good time camping and cooking up some dinner, having a campfire, enjoying our hammocks and tarps, setting that up. And so come along with us and hopefully we'll have some luck and see what happens. Heading on down the trail. Saw a couple other guys come by with their fly rods. So that's kind of a clue that there's some fish around here. So we're going that way. See if we can get us some fish. Or at least, like I said, set up camp. There you go.
Be careful.
Tough little fella right there.
I didn't know black racers had a pattern on them.
Maybe it's a water moccasin.
That's what I would guess.
All right, well, let's scoot on back then. I didn't go very far and you already saw a snake. Not sure what kind it was. I think it was a black racer. Maybe one of you guys can let me know what that was. Real pretty out here. A view of what the river looks like. Crystal clear water. So we're hiking north on from Burrell's Ford, heading towards the Elliott Rock. Is probably 3.5 miles to Elliott Rock. So we're probably gonna try and get pretty close to there. See how the fishing is there. Just seen a couple people fishing along this way. So we'll see how it goes along through here. So, and there's like campsites all along through here, all over the place. Not a problem finding a campsite. And this is Labor Day weekend, and very few people here. There's a few cars in the parking lot. I didn't see the condition of the campground, but there's not as many people as I would have thought. Because I guess about 2 or 3 years ago I came out here and there was, that was 4th of July weekend. And I got back here, I found a couple of good campsites that were taken, and I wound up finding another one nearby. But generally speaking, there were a few people. I mean, I caught a lot of fish on that weekend, and that was the 4th of July. So now we're in September, 1st of September, so we'll see what happens, see what the conditions are like. All right, take a look at this, guys. Little trout here. Here we go. Take a look. Nice little beauty, isn't it? All right, I'm gonna let it go. Pretty nice and probably about 12 inches. It was on the very first cast. It hit immediately, right when the lure hit the water. And that was the only nibble that I had. Well, I had another fish on, but I had a single hook on there. It was at the Mep spinner with a single hook. And it's kind of bent out. I caught the first one on that one. And that last, I got another bite, and I had him reeling in a little bit, but then he got off. So it was pretty cool though. So if I get any more, I will keep you posted on that. And we're here at this site. This site's okay. The trees are all right. We can make this one work. We're gonna walk up a little bit further up, and we're just past where the hatchery creek comes out. So we're gonna go up a little bit further and see what we can see. Here is my new reel that you can see here. It's a Black Max, Abu Garcia Black Max. It's working pretty good. I've had a couple of snags on it, but other than that, it's been fine so far. I've got some Berkeley fluorocarbon on it, 4-pound test. So, and I'll also show you when I'm setting up camp. All done here. Hang on 1 minute. I'm gonna just give you a little tour. I've got, if you look, turn around here, right there is the 12-foot hammock ear Cuban fiber, Dyneema tarp with doors. And it's, like I said, it's got a 12-foot ridge line. And underneath, I've got the Warbonnet Blackbird XLC. So let me give you a little tour of what it looks like underneath there while we've got some good sunlight on it. You'll notice, like with the tarp, it's that you can actually see the sun. Like at night, you can actually see the moon shining through it. It's almost like a partial translucent fabric or something, whatever you want to call it. And so light does get through there, but the rain doesn't. So that makes it really awesome. So it's pretty awesome in that regard. And the other thing that I really like about it is when you roll up, when you roll it up, when you go to put it away, it's like as you're rolling it, it holds its place. It doesn't like fall back down like your typical sil nylon tarp does. It's much easier to roll up. You can just take your your tie outs and just roll them up. You can organize your tie outs. You can do it any way that works for you. But it just depends on how much time you got. If you got time to make your roll up your tie outs, make them nice and pretty, you can do it. If you don't, you just throw them in there, roll it up, slide your sleeves across it, your snake skins across it, and you're good to go. So maybe you saw in the time lapse how quick it was to set up. I can literally set this entire thing up in 5 minutes if I tried, probably even less. It's taken a while to get to that point. When I first started doing it, it took me probably 2 hours to set it up. But I've gotten it down to this system, which is what I'm sharing with you, maybe to save you time on the trail, or time when you're setting up, I mean. When you get to camp, is to give you other times to fish or, do other camp chores. So here you see my hammock gear tarp. It's a 12-foot tarp, 12-foot ridge line. And underneath that, I have my Blackbird, which is an 11-foot. So let me show you a couple things here, how I have it set up. Right here you can see is my toggle. That's a hammock gear toggle. And it is, see if I can get it closer into focus here. That gives you an idea anyway. And I got the marlin spike. You can see my blue going around the knot right there. And right up here, you can see that I have a Dutch clip. And that is holding right there. There's your Dutch clip. So there's the Dutch clip. And you just come right down the line here. And now we got a good angle on our toggle. And that's there. There is the Dutch wear carabiner for my hammock. And there you see the Blackbird staked out. There's the Warbonnet Blackbird. Around there. It's a beauty, isn't it? Okay, come into here. Right here, let's focus that. A good look at the hammock gear tarp there. There's what the tie outs look like. The little D-rings right there. Pretty neat. Okay, that's your D-ring. Right there. That's what it looks like. And there's the worm. Up close shot of the worm there. Give you an idea. Okay. And then, looking inside, there we are. Nice view of the top of that. You can see how that top is pulled out nice and wide there off your face when you're laying in it. So that's pretty cool. The top is completely removable via this zipper here. This right here. It will completely remove and I can put my winter cover on there. So that's pretty neat. And then here is my Costco underquilt. Like I said, Steve Hazel made that. There is the Dutch Stinger. That is attached to some shock cord, which is holding my tarp up. If I move this sleeve, you can see here that what I did was I got the shock cord. I can't remember what size. It's the bigger size than the regular ones that you get. And I looped it around twice. It's double looped. So you can really put some pressure on that when you bring it up to the tree there. And there is the Dutch clip right there. So let's go down here and see what else I can show you. That goes down to there, and that is the clip right there. That right there. That's it. There is the Dutch carabiner. Okay. Hold that. That is the carabiner that came on my XLC, and this here is the carabiner that came with the underquilt. Little S-beaner there. See there? And it's everything is attached very nicely, as you can see. And here is the attachment to the adjustment on the bottom part here of the underquilt. Get that in focus. There you go. That is, so you can just take that cord lock there and pull that shock cord through to tighten that up there. And in here you can see my ridge line. That is Amsteel 764 on the war bonnet Blackbird. See the nice close-up of the mesh there. See if I can bring that in for you. Close up there. And pull some focus on that. That's what it looks like. Very fine, very high quality material there. Let's scoot in a little more on it. See if I can, there you go. There. That's what that looks like. Right there's the mitten clip that is holding out the stake, the shock cord, that is getting that mosquito netting out from your face. There is the cord lock on the war bonnet Blackbird. that you adjust the tightness as you stake out your hammock.
I'll go down and do dishes.
Caught that trout and a carp and a bluegill. Had another trout on and got off. That's about it.
You gave it the good try.
Yep.
I'm just thrilled I caught one.
I know.
Listen to those cicadas.
Right. Got one. There she is. Nice little rainbow. Panther martin. Right there, guys. Let her go. There it goes. All right. I thought I might get one this morning. What's that? 5-10 minutes. That was beautiful, man. He jumped. He jumped up high when I was reeling it in. I wish I would have got it on video for you. It was awesome, though. Dagliadoro. A little bit of coffee there. Double strong. In my Mini Bull Designs pot, as you can see. All right, let's catch a fish here, maybe. Well, I could get one on camera if I could.